Good evening, everyone. Good
Good
evening,
evening,
good
sir.
evening, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Everyone done with chai, coffee?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. या हॉर्लिक्स बूस्ट कोई है क्या हॉर्लिक्स बूस्ट वाले?
No, sir.
नहीं, no one. Okay. Everyone, as I mentioned, we have started with the topics. Everyone, अपन ने start किया. We have done the conceptual framework. हाँ, when coming to the requirement, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स को अभी भी दिक्कत है रिक्वायरमेंट पढ़ना और समझना. आई नो दैट इट्स द फर्स्ट वीक, सो मैंने भी कुछ ज्यादा डिस्कस नहीं किया उसके बारे में. एज यू गेट कंफर्टेबल विद द राइटिंग पैटर्न एक्सेट्रा, स्लोली स्लोली आई कम टू दोस पॉइंट्स आल्सो. सो डू नॉट वरी, क्योंकि इफ आई से दोस पॉइंट्स टुडे ओनली ऑन द डे वन, आपको याद नहीं रहेगा. इट्स बेटर दैट एवरी टाइम we read the question, we analyze it. There are hardly two differences which you have to understand. One is explain and one is discuss. Mostly in your SBR, I say 80% the question will say explain only. Discuss very rare, explain ही ज्यादा आता है. But I'll discuss those small points which are very important from the exam point of view. Okay, everyone. Slowly we'll do. As it's the first week, we are going with the basic etc. which you know here and there. Okay. So now everyone, let us start. Let us revise whatever we have done in the previous session. Conceptual framework we have done. We have learnt about the recognition. Should we record the asset or not? Then when coming to the measurement, at what value, how will you choose it? Yes, sir. उसके अलावा कुछ नहीं किया. मैंने रिवीजन वीडियो भी ग्रुप में सेंड कर दिया. इट्स 30 minutes रिवीजन वीडियो विच यू कैन वॉच. And the question bank is also uploaded. Do not do any question which is there in the question bank as of now, because those are the type 2 question which are tested here and there in the exam or etc. I'll come to that. When should you do which question, etc. etc. Okay. Yes, sir. So now everyone, let us start with the revision of IAS 16, whatever we have done in our previous session. Okay. Let us start that, everyone. So let's wait 1 or 2 minutes more so that if others join, it will be easy for us. चलो चलो देन everyone. Can we start with the revision, everyone? जो भी अपन ने किया
Yes, sir.
कल. Yes. Again, I'm saying this standard will not be tested in the exam. If you're lucky, a question can come. If not, very rare. Yes. And yesterday we have done a pre-mock question. मैंने थोड़ा बताया था, मैंने किया नहीं था. Today we'll try to do that once we complete the standard. Okay. Yes, sir. Chalo now, everyone. Let us start with the discussion, everyone. Yesterday we have done definition, recognition, initial measurement, cost, capital revenue expenditure, decommissioning, depreciation, and we have done component accounting estimate. So today the topic which are pending is subsequent accounting, that is cost model, revaluation model. Then we have transfer of excess depreciation, एक छोटा topic है. Then derecognition disclosure, will be done with this topic. And then we'll do an exam style question where all the topics are tested. And then we will jump to a pre-mock question which we'll be doing. Okay? Yes, sir. Chalo now. Definition. TP का meaning क्या था, everyone? TP means tangible asset which is expected to be used for more than one period, and it is for business purpose. Simple done, sir. Sir, if I purchase the land and building, it is for my business purpose. IAS 16. So if I purchase the land and building for rental purpose and it's not my business, IAS 40, investment property. Sir, other than land and building, I've given on rent. In that case, it will become what? IAS 16 again. Yes. Then recognition. When will you record? Again, remember conceptual framework. Probable future economic benefit and cost can be measured. Cost का meaning क्या? कितना खर्चा हुआ है? Yes. Then measurement, initial measurement. Initial measurement means what, everyone? At what value you will record. If you purchase the asset today, at what value? That is what the expenditure which you have done. आपने जो खर्चा किया है, वो total कर लो और record कर दो. Yes, sir. So cost definition was what? You have to remember this. Write in your own words that cost means expenditure done to bring the asset to the location and the condition which is mentioned by the management. Simple. Yes, sir. Then we have seen multiple things which will be added, which will be reduced. Yes, sir. Then we did the topic known as dismantling cost. Dismantling cost में क्या था? Can I say in dismantling cost, it was a liability for me? After 30 years, 25 years, I have to pay the amount. Yes or no? 30 साल के बाद में या 25 साल के बाद में या 20 साल के बाद में मेरे को अमाउंट पे करना पड़ेगा. So it's an obligation. Again, this topic we will discuss in IAS 37 how a question can come relating to that. So what did we record, everyone? Debit asset record किया था, credit provision record किया था, and then every year this provision we unwinded, discounting. I hope everyone you know the basic concept of discounting. किसी को इसमें कोई issue नहीं है, because this provision will again and again repeat in 2 to 3 standards. I'll not explain that. Yes sir. Then we have done a question. Yes sir. Then everyone. Then we started with depreciation. Depreciation means what? Systematic allocation of the depreciable amount over the useful life, not economic life. Sir, maximum depreciation is how much? Depreciable amount, that is cost minus residual value. Yes sir. Depreciation, when will you start? When the asset is available for use. Depreciation will stop once the asset is sold. Depreciation is recorded in P&L under operating category. Simple. Yes sir. Then we discuss one more point, that is about the estimate. Whenever there is a change in estimate, will you do prospective or retrospective accounting, everyone? Prospective. Simple. Yes sir. Prospective accounting will be done. Prospective means from today. As many will say, Yuki, now okay, you have done with the exam, now focus on the upcoming attempt. Same way, you have to focus on that. You need not think what was done in the past. जो भी हो गया छोड़ दो उधर. Yes sir. Then we have done a question. हाँ जी सर, ये समय कैलकुलेशन नहीं आएगा. मैंने कल एक क्वेश्चन भी बताया था आपको, प्री मॉक द लेटेस्ट क्वेश्चन. We'll do that today at the end. Yes sir. Then we discuss something known as about everyone component accounting. In component accounting, what did we discuss? सर एक बड़ा एसेट है, बड़े एसेट में छोटे छोटे एसेट्स है, सबको अलग से डेप्रिशिएट करना. व्हाई? टू प्रोवाइड फेयर इंफॉर्मेशन, टू प्रोवाइड अ ट्रू वैल्यू. यस सर. Then when sir suddenly by chance a machine, let's say an aeroplane was there, in this aeroplane this engine is not working, when you replace this, what will be the value, everyone? Sir, carrying amount of the old aeroplane minus what? Carrying amount of the engine plus the new value of the machine. You get the new carrying amount. ऐसा. अब how will you get the carrying amount, everyone? Carrying amount कैसे मिलता है? Cost minus AD. AD क्या था? Accumulated depreciation. So debit depreciation, credit accumulated depreciation. Accumulated depreciation was what, everyone? A basket in which we store the depreciation. Yes sir. Then we have done a question regarding this. Yes sir. Till here we had done. I hope this is clear to everyone. So every day when we start a class, 5 to 10 minutes will be revision. Okay, yes sir. Now everyone, let us start with the next topic. Again, these two topics are again important for your theory purpose. Yesterday when we did a question, किया नहीं था, मैंने ऐसे आपको दिखाया था कि आप आंसर पढ़ो बस. So the topic, this also was related in that. Okay. Now let us start everyone with this topic. Now see everyone, if today I purchase an aeroplane, everyone, let's say मैंने एक एरोप्लेन परचेस की है. इट्स माय कंपनी, एयर इंडिया इज माय कंपनी. मैंने एरोप्लेन परचेस की है. नाउ मोदी जी इज सेइंग व्हाट ना? मोदी जी इज सेइंग दैट एवरी 5 ईयर you have to do inspection. Now why Modi ji will say that every 5 years आपको इसका inspection करना पड़ेगा? क्यों? What do you think, everyone? What could be the reason? Safety purpose. Yes, in the recent times we have seen what has happened. Yes or no? So government is saying that for the welfare of the public or in the public interest, we say that every 5 years you have to do what? Yes. Now everyone, today when you purchase an aeroplane, after 5 years, what should you do? खर्चा होगा 5 साल के बाद में. Every 5 years there will be an expense. Yes sir. Now these type of inspections will be done for big assets. Will be done for big assets like your aeroplane. It could be a truck. It could be a ship, etc. Now everyone, after every 5 years, the company will spend some amount. This inspection will be treated as what? A separate component. A separate component of the asset. Like we have seen what? Yesterday we have seen aeroplane. Aeroplane में engine था कि नहीं? Same way here also, what should we do? This inspection amount which you are paying will be depreciated separately for the useful life, that is 5 years. समझ में आया सबको? Let's take I purchase an aeroplane which has a cost of $100,000. On the day one only, I've paid the inspection amount. That is what, everyone? I have paid, let's say, 20,000. So everyone, if I pay 20,000, this aeroplane has three components. This aeroplane, let's say, has two components now as of now, engine and the other part. Now this engine will depreciate for 5 years. This will depreciate for 10 years. This inspection we will depreciate for how many years? 5. This inspection cost we will depreciate for 5 years. Same like your component accounting, no such difference. सबको समझ में आया? इंस्पेक्शन का अकाउंटिंग कैसे होता है? हाँ जी. So everyone, please read this. Please read this. Please read it, everyone. Hardly, if a question comes in the exam, it will be linked with other standards. So you have to write only 2 or 1 point that this inspection cost will be treated as part of the main asset and it will be depreciated separately. Simple. Sabko clear hai? I hope there is no doubts in this. Yes. Then coming to major overall cost. Please read this, everyone. And same कि अपन ने किया कि नहीं है? किया कि नहीं है? Everyone, can I say we have done this also where a significant component is replaced? How do we do the accounting? So can I say everything is linked and we can remember one concept, that is what component accounting. We have to depreciate it separately, Anji sir. And the other point is what? That if a part of a machine is not working, we have to remove and add a new part somewhere. Okay? Yes, sir, we are done with this now. So with this is done. Now coming to the other points. Everyone, please read this. ये कभी आया नहीं है एग्जाम में अभी तक, but please do read it for understanding purpose. From practical angle point of view, I've mentioned this point. Done reading, everyone? These small points, the notes which I've written in my notes, will become very important. No, in balance sheet you will show single asset better. Balance sheet में आप पूरा aeroplane ही बताओगे. You will not separate and record it. For your calculation purpose, will show it differently. I'll come to that. मैं बताऊंगा. How the calculation, everything, I'll come to that. We'll refer Reliance Company annual report only and understand. Done reading, everyone? Now can I say everyone, sometime क्या होता है कि अपन के पास machine होती है. We have a machine. Relating to that machine, we have spare parts, small equipments or not. In that case, how should you treat these spare parts? If it meets the definition of IAS 16, apply IAS 16. If not, IAS 2 inventory apply होगा. IAS 2 inventory apply होगा. You have to apply judgment here, everyone. Question पढ़ना पड़ेगा, scenario पढ़ना पड़ेगा आपको exam, and you have to decide whether it is IAS 16 or IAS 2. Clear, everyone, with this? Then safety and environmental equipment. Did we do yesterday or not? Water sprinklers. Office में लगे रहते हैं ना छोटे red color के. That also will be capitalized to the asset. I hope till here there is no doubts to anyone. Everyone clear with component accounting? Yes. Now let us refer to Reliance Company annual report, whether they have any asset which is divided into multiple parts and recorded. Let us see, everyone. Now see, everyone, when coming to Reliance Company's annual report, are they showing the different non-current assets separately, the different type of PP separately, or in one single item? One single item PP. And they've given a reference to what, everyone? Notes. नोट नंबर 1 देखते चलो. What they have done in note number 1, let us understand everyone. Now everyone, please read this. Just the basic. Did we do this or not everyone? कि कुछ अलग किया अपन ने? Read till here only, huh? Borrowing cost also we have done, finance cost याद आ रहा है? Yes. I hope सबको थोड़ा बहुत आइडिया मिल रहा है कि सर व्हाट इज डन हियर. प्लीज सी दिस everyone. जस्ट क्या समझ में आ रहा है? कैन आई से फॉर ईच असेट दे हैव गिवन द यूजफुल लाइफ और नॉट? And below they have mentioned the residual value useful life method of depreciation are reviewed at each financial year and adjusted prospectively. ये अपन ने किया? Yes sir. Now see the detailed breakdown of this everyone. Let me show you. Everyone, can you see the detailed breakdown or not? समझ में आ रहा है? ये सारा कुछ, दिस ऑल थिंग्स, ये सारा कुछ किधर प्रोवाइड किया हुआ है? दिस इज रिकॉर्ड इन व्हाट? नोट्स टू अकाउंट्स, नॉट इन बैलेंस शीट पी. अंडरस्टैंडिंग एवरीवन? समझ में आ रहा है? यस सर. चलो देन. सो विद दिस टॉपिक इज डन. यस सर. ये कंपोनेंट अकाउंटिंग हो गया आपका. यस सर. नाउ एवरीवन राइट डाउन द नेक्स्ट हेडिंग इन योर नोटबुक एवरीवन. सबसीक्वेंट मेजरमेंट. Write down the next heading as subsequent measurement everyone. Just write down the next heading subsequent measurement, which is the most important topic. Now we'll be understanding cost model and revaluation. Now many students will think, sir, this is not important or this is basically aata nahi. But in one of the exam, March exam, this was included in consolidation and it was tested. ये कंसोलिडेशन में था. नाउ आई विल स्पेंड 5 minutes एंड आई विल शो यू कि एग्जाम में कैसे क्या आता है. ओके. आई नो ऑन द डे 1 आई डिड नॉट शो यू द सीबी प्लेटफॉर्म एक्सेट्रा एक्सवाइजेड बिकॉज आपको कुछ समझ में नहीं आएगा. अंडरस्टैंडिंग? यस. व्हाट्स द प्रॉब्लम विद द सीबी प्लेटफॉर्म? नो आईडिया. चल ही नहीं रहा है. अरे Okay, everyone, we'll see this later on, not now. See, everyone, now starting with subsequent measurement. Again, I mentioned this topic is important. By chance, if a adjustment come in consolidation, you should know how to present it and how to do it. Yes, sir. Now, I'll not start with the theory, everyone. I'll directly start with the examples, everyone. You should also write down this example so that becomes easy for you. Yes, sir. Now, see, everyone. Write down the example, everyone. I say that I purchased an asset for 10,000, everyone. I have purchased an asset for 10,000. I say the useful life of this is 5 years. I say the useful life of this is 5 years. Just draw the timeline so that it becomes easy for you. So today the value of the asset is 10,000. Useful life is 5 years. So what is the depreciation? So 2,000 is the depreciation, Hanji sir. What will be the carrying amount here? Here the carrying amount will be 8,000. That is what? Cost less depreciation. Yes, sir. This was what, everyone? This was your initial measurement. This was your initial measurement. Now this is your subsequent measurement, everyone. At the year end, at each year end, at each reporting date, balance sheet date, it is what, everyone? Subsequent measurement, Hanji sir. Now when coming to subsequent measurement, everyone, we have two methods here. We have how many methods, everyone? Two methods. The method number one is what, sir? The method number one is cost model and the other one is revaluation model. The method number one is cost model. The second one is revaluation model. Revaluation model. So cost model का meaning क्या होता है? Cost model means you will record the asset at the same value, that is 8,000. 8,000. When coming to revaluation, everyone, you will record it at fair value. You will record this at fair value. सर फेयर वैल्यू का मीनिंग क्या होता है? मार्केट में जो वैल्यू होगी वो फेयर वैल्यू बेसिकली मींस मार्केट वैल्यू. We will do a standard relating to this the coming Saturday. We'll do, which is a very important standard for SBR. So fair value. Let's say this machine which I purchased, the fair value of this in the market is, everyone, 12,000. The fair value is how much, everyone? 12,000. Yes, sir. Now, instead of recording the asset at 8,000, I will record the asset at 12,000. What is the increase in the value of the asset? 4,000. This 4,000, where will you record? This 4,000 you will record in revaluation surplus, in OCI. Where will you record this? In OCI, everyone. So entry क्या बनेगी? Debit credit. The value of the asset is increasing and you record this in OCI and you will transfer this to OCE. So by what, sir? The value by 4,000. Yes, sir. This is the journal entry which is done. Can I say we have done the revaluation for the first time? हमने जो revaluation किया है वो पहली बार किया है. We have done this for the first time. Yes, sir. So first time revaluation, where will you record, everyone? OCI, simple done, sir. Any doubts to anyone till here? No, sir. Now, sir, we have understood till here कि sir क्या करना है क्या नहीं. Simultaneously write down, everyone. We have recorded the asset की value increase कर दी. Now, everyone, when you increase the value of the asset, what will be the depreciation for the next year? The depreciation for the next year will be what, everyone? Your new carrying amount is what? 12,000. This you will depreciate for how many years? You will depreciate for 4 years, that is remaining. So what depreciation? 3,000, Hanji sir. 3,000 is the depreciation year. Here it is 2,000. Yes, sir. Again, everyone, what's the value here? Again, what's the carrying amount here? अगर आप देखोगे carrying amount कितना आ रहा है? Sir, 12,000. Everyone, not 10,000. अरे, what is your new carrying amount? 12,000 minus 3,000. Your new carrying amount is 9,000. Yes, sir. 9,000 is the new value. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everyone understood first time gain is there, where will you record? पहली बार जब gain होगा तो किधर record करेंगे? OCI में record करेंगे हम. OCI. Now, once you revalue the asset, can I say from the next year, will your depreciation be same or different? It will be different. Yes. Now, everyone, the company is following which model? ये cost, can I say the company had cost model revaluation? ये कंपनी के पास चॉइस था. व्हाट वाज दिस एवरीवन? दिस वाज अ चॉइस एंड दिस इज व्हाट अ पॉलिसी. ये क्या है? ये पॉलिसी है. द कंपनी हैज अ चॉइस ईदर टू यूज कॉस्ट और ईदर टू यूज रीवैल्यूएशन, डिपेंड्स अपॉन द कंपनी विच एवर मॉडल दे फॉलो. यस. नाउ एवरीवन, अगेन नाउ आई से एट द एंड ऑफ विच ईयर एवरीवन? At the end of second year, I again say everyone the fair value is now, let's say 11,000. The fair value is how much everyone? 11,000. Fair value कितना हो गया? 11,000 because we are using the revaluation model. Let me draw the again. Can I say my carrying amount is how much everyone? 9,000. But what is the fair value? 11,000. Everyone, what is the gain again? कितने का gain आ रहा है?
2000.
2,000. This gain again, where will you record? This gain you will again record in
OCI.
OCI, everyone. So for the next year, how will you depreciate it, everyone? Next year के लिए depreciation किस पर होगा? 9,000 पर होगा कि
11,000.
11,000? 11,000. 11,000. This calculation has never been tested in your exam. Again, I'm saying, but in the March exam, March 2026, the adjustment was tested in consolidation. Adjustment was tested in consolidation for 6 marks. पहले ही बता रहा हूं. It was mix of IAS 40, IAS 16. Some balance was there. OCI करना था. Then you had to transfer a lot of other things. Yes, sir. So next year depreciation will be what, everyone? 10,000 divided by what? 11,000. Sorry, my bad.
11,000.
Divided by 3 years. तो कितना आएगा ये?
3667.
3,667. Yes. So I hope there is no doubts to anyone till here. किसी को इसमें कुछ डाउट्स है ही नहीं. तो सर पहली बार गेन हुआ ओसीआई, दूसरी बार भी गेन हुआ ओसीआई. सिंपल. I'll come to that. The reason why I'm doing each and every case, consolidation adjustment आया था. Everyone, I mentioned on the day one that 70 to 75% of your paper is theory. थोड़ा बहुत कुछ practical है consolidation में. I'll come to that. Yes. Everyone, I hope this is clear. Now write down the next example. The example number 2. I say the cost of the asset was 10,000, everyone. Useful life was how much? 5 years. Useful life was 5 years. Today I record the asset at cost, that is 10,000 in X1, X2, and I say X3. I say that the depreciation is how much? 2,000, sir. So the carrying amount will be how much here, everyone? 8,000. Now again I say the company is following which model? Revaluation model. Now when coming to the revaluation, the fair value of the asset is 5,000. Fair value कितना मार्केट में इसकी? Asset की fair value 5,000 है.
5,000.
So now, sir, what is the decrease in the value of the asset?
3,000.
3,000.
3,000. Now you'll ask me a question कि sir, कंपनी के पास तो चॉइस है either to follow cost or either to follow revaluation. Why will the company follow revaluation model when there is a loss? Yes or no? From a practical angle point of view, if you think कि sir, why will the company use revaluation model? I'll come to this point. But as of now, let's assume that the company is following revaluation. So what is the decrease in the value? Asset का value कितना कम हो रहा है? 3,000.
3,000.
Now everyone, can I say this loss is for the first time or the second time? First time. So
First
now
time.
the value of the asset is decreasing and you will record this in P&L under operating category. ये P&L में जाएगा. ये P&L में जाएगा. IAS 16 क्या बोल रहा है? अगर तुम लोगों को गेन हो रहा है ना, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, ओसीए में लेके जाओ, स्टोर रूम में रिकॉर्ड कर दो. अगर लॉस हो रहा है तो नहीं बाबा, वो पीएनएल में रिकॉर्ड कर दो. व्हाई? टू प्रोवाइड बेटर प्रेजेंटेशन, टू फॉलो प्रूडेंस कंसेप्ट। प्रूडेंस कंसेप्ट क्या बोलता है? टू रिकॉर्ड योर लॉसेस टुडे ओनली। अगर आपको लगता है कि फ्यूचर में लॉस होने वाला है, आज ही रिकॉर्ड कर दो। यस सर। सर डन विद दिस। व्हाट इज द न्यू कैरिंग अमाउंट एवरीवन? 5,000.
5,000.
You will depreciate for how many years now? Remaining 4 years. So your depreciation will be how much, everyone? 1,250. 1,250. So what will be your carrying amount then? So 5,000 minus 1,250. What's the value?
37,550.
3750. Yes, sir. तो पहली बार गेन आया ओसीएम में लेके जाओ, पहली बार लॉस आया तो किधर लेके जाओगे? पीएनएल में।
P&L.
अभी क्या कि तुमको थोड़ा सिली लगेगा ये, बट व्हेन आई कम टू IAS 40, अगेन IAS 60, IAS 40 विल बी लिंक ट्रांसफर केस। पिछले अटेम्प्ट भी क्वेश्चन आया था, उसके पिछले अटेम्प्ट भी क्वेश्चन आया था, हर एक अटेम्प्ट में क्वेश्चन था। लास्ट अटेम्प्ट IAS 16, IAS 40 8 मार्क क्वेश्चन वाज दैट। अल्तमश को मैंने बताया था कि स्टूडेंट ने कैसे मेरे को लिख के भेजा पीडीएफ में। एट द एंड आई विल शो यू, बिकॉज दिस विल गो ऑन यूट्यूब, अगेन इट विल बी अ प्रॉब्लम फॉर मी। आई विल शो यू कि स्टूडेंट्स को वैल्यूज भी तक याद होते हैं, मेरे को लिख के भेजे पेपर में क्या क्या था। दी जून अटेम्प्ट। The student had written the exam for the second time. 9 paper exemption only. Yes, sir. Chalo. Who are we? Now everyone, again I am saying the company is using which model? The company is using revaluation model. Now I say everyone the fair value is 2,000 everyone. Fair value कितना हो गया अभी? 2,000. So again, what is that everyone?
Loss.
Loss. What is the loss everyone?
1750.
175.
1750. Again, where will you record the loss? PNL में. PNL में रिकॉर्ड
P&L.
करो बस। पहले भी लॉस था, अभी भी लॉस है सर पीएनएल में। पहले गेन था, बाद में गेन है, ओसीआई, सिंपल। नाउ नेक्स्ट ईयर व्हाट विल बी द डेप्रिसिएशन एवरीवन? व्हाट विल बी योर डेप्रिसिएशन फॉर द नेक्स्ट ईयर? नेक्स्ट ईयर डीपी,
67.
that is 2,000 divided by 3, 667 everyone. 667 is. I hope everyone understood the two cases which I have done. सी इसका फ्लो चार्ट बना, मैं ऐसे भी बोल सकता हूँ कि ये करना है, बट एग्जाम में क्या होगा? इन एग्जाम इफ अ क्वेश्चन कम बाय चांस, इट विल बी डिफिकल्ट फॉर यू टू डू द एडजस्टमेंट। Yes, sir. I hope both the cases are clear to everyone. Sir, if gain is there, loss is there, what should we do? Yes, sir. Now, everyone, can we move to the next case, everyone? हाँ, everyone.
Yes,
अगर
sir.
तुम लोगों को इतना ही चुल मचा है कि सर वापस हमको IAS 16 करना है, तो थर्सडे, फ्राइडे, सैटरडे आई डू फॉर FR स्टूडेंट्स, यू कैन अटेंड। अगर आपको इतना ही है शौक, ठीक है? हाँ, everyone, I allow that. Let's say we have done some topic, leases, revenue. By chance you miss, you can attend the FR classes, which will be basic. Okay. For you, let's say July 1st week के पहले आपका क्या हो जाएगा? Revenue and leases. After that, I'll start that. By chance if you miss, you can attend, but do not do that, Baba. इसी request है सबको, because the three important topics are revenue, leases, financial instrument only. ये तीनों बड़े हैं, और 25 marks will come from this one. So do not avoid it. Okay, चलो now let us do the next everyone.
सर आप लिंक भेजेंगे ग्रुप पे
हाँ
एफआर की?
क्या?
एफआर की जो क्लासेस ले रहे हो उसके लिए लिंक भेजेंगे आप ग्रुप पे?
नहीं नहीं, उधर नहीं भेजूंगा, तुम मैसेज कर देना नहीं। अरे तुम
ओके
लोग
सर।
यही कर लो बाबा, बहुत कुछ है करने को। अभी तो चालू
नहीं
हुआ है
एक्चुअली
क्लास।
एक्चुअली सर 9 पेपर एग्जाम्शन है ना, तो इस वजह से मुझे थोड़ा सा वो बेसिक भी अटेंड करना था।
इसी का अटेंड कर लेना, मेरे को कोई दिक्कत नहीं, बस तुम कंटाल जाओगे अटेंड कर, सच में मैं बोलता हूँ।
ओके सर।
जितना इतना करा लो उतना याद रख लो, बस है। यस। Now everyone, next question. Cost. I say 10,000. Useful life 5 years. Again, draw the timeline. Today I purchased the asset at 10,000. Useful life. Now I'll be a little bit quick enough, everyone, because you're comfortable with this now. 2,000 hundreds. I recorded the depreciation as 2,000 here. I say X1. What is the carrying amount here? 8,000. The company is following revaluation model and the fair value is 10,000. The fair value is 10,000 Hanji. The fair value is 10,000. So the revaluation gain is 2,000. So first time revaluation gain, where will you record? OCI. Simple. Increase the value of the asset, debit OCI 2,000, 2,000 Hanji. Yes, sir, done. Now the next year depreciation. New carrying amount. The new carrying amount will become 10,000. Depreciation will be 10,000 divided by 4. That is 2,500. 2,500 Hanji. 2,500. So what will be the carrying amount here? 7,500. The carrying amount will become what, everyone? 7,500, sir. The carrying amount will become 7,000. Yes. Now everyone, I say the company is following revaluation model. Now I say everyone, the fair value is how much? I say the fair value is 2,000. Fair value is how much, everyone? 2,000. The fair value is 2,000. Now everyone, what is the revaluation loss? अभी इधर loss आ गया है. Revaluation loss कितना है?
5,500.
500.
How much? 5,500.
5,500.
Now everyone, whenever there is a loss, what will you do?
PNL.
P&L.
P&L. Now everyone, a new point comes into picture. Now the standard is saying IAS 16 क्या बोलता है? IAS 16 बोलता है कि if you have a revaluation surplus, अगर आपके पास surplus बचा है, if you have a revaluation surplus and in the next year if you have a loss, this 5,500 loss you should first offset with what? This one. And if there is any excess loss, that will go to P&L. Yes, sir. Let's say today if you want to purchase an iPhone, you have 2 lakh rupees in your pocket. Now, will you take a loan to purchase or will you use the money which you have first? Money which you have, same way here. Here also, everyone, if you have a OCI balance, usko pehle use karo. Yes. Now, when you use, everyone, what will happen? See, everyone. Asset value is decreasing by 5,500. Now, in revaluation surplus, what is the value you can offset?
2,000.
Asset value is decreasing, sir, by 5,500. Then, sir, revaluation surplus we will decrease by 2,000. And what will you do here? Remaining, you will record this in PN. सबको समझ में आ रहा है ये?
2,500.
35.
35 आएगा, sorry.
35.
Everyone, my bad. Yes. चलो, समझ में आया क्या करना है? जो पॉकेट में पहले पैसा बढ़ा है उसको इस्तेमाल करना है, उसके बाद में क्या लेना है? पापा से पैसा लेना है. अगर गोवा जाना है, 5,000 पॉकेट में है, चाहिए कितना? 20,000. तो क्या करोगे? What is the extra you'll take from your dad?
15,000.
10,000.
Yes. Now what will be the new carrying amount? My new carrying amount is how much, everyone? 2,000.
2,000.
So the depreciation for the next year will be 2,000 divided by 3, that is 667. That is 667. Yes, sir. Case number 3 we have done. Case number 3 we have done. Yes, sir. हुआ? Yes. Can we do the next case, everyone? The next case will be what, everyone? Case number 4. So everyone, चलो करते हैं case number 4. Cost is 10,000. Useful life is 5 years. Yes, sir. Timeline बना लो और कर लो, बाकी कुछ है नहीं इसमें. You can take your own numbers, everyone. No issues in that. Rule नहीं है कि आपको यही values लेने. It's for understanding. Yes. I say the company is using fair value revaluation. I say everyone the fair value is 5,000. The fair value is 5,000. So what's the revaluation loss? 3,000.
3,000.
So where will you record this, everyone? Revaluation loss.
P&L.
पहली बार है, किधर रिकॉर्ड करोगे? P&L. Yes. ये P&L से किधर जाएगा? ये P&L से किधर जाएगा? From P&L, will it go to retained earnings or revaluation surplus?
Retained earnings.
Retained earnings. Everyone, yes. New carrying amount. What's the new carrying amount? 5,000. Depreciation. 5,000 divided by 4. The depreciation will be 1,250 handy, sir. 1,250, yes, sir. So what's the carrying amount I get here? 3,750. The fair value became how much, everyone? 12,000. What is the revaluation gain now?
8,250.
8,250. Now everyone. Now, sir, what should we do? Sir, अभी क्या करना पड़ेगा? Now everyone, पहली बार क्या हुआ था?
Loss.
Loss. दूसरी बार क्या हुआ है? Gain. So now everyone, first time you recorded a loss in P&L. So the standard is saying simple that if you have a revaluation gain, अगर आपने P&L में कुछ loss record किया है, if you have recorded any loss in P&L, reverse it first and excess will go to OCI. Excess किधर जाएगा? OCI. So what is the value you will record in this one, everyone? Asset value is increasing by 8,250. In P&L, what will you record? 3,000. पहली बार P&L में लॉस रिकॉर्ड किया था सर, अभी उसको रिवर्स करना है. क्या करना है? रिवर्स करना है. यू विल रिकॉर्ड 3,000 एंड द रिमेनिंग वेयर विल यू डंप इट? स्टोर रूम.
OCI.
5,250.
OCI or you say OCE. 5,250 होंगी सर. क्लियर एवरीवन? सबको समझ में आया? यस सर. सर अभी इसको P&L में कैसे बताएंगे? Sir, in P&L second year, how we will present? Can I say P&L second year? What is the depreciation I have recorded, everyone? 1,250. Then I have recorded the reversal of revaluation. How much is that? 3,000. And then what will I show in OCI? Revaluation surplus of 5,250. When I come to balance sheet, I record non-current asset at what value? 12,000. Yes, sir. Then revaluation surplus 5,250. Yes, sir. देखो सब लोग, प्रेजेंटेशन समझ में आया? Yes, sir. With this, all the 4 cases we have done. Any doubts to anyone? सिंपल एंड इजी. यस
सर रिवैल्यूएशन गेन को इनकम दिखाएंगे ना ओसी कैटेगरी में.
यस यस
रिवैल्यूएशन गेन एज अ इनकम दिखाएंगे ओसी
यस
कैटेगरी.
यस. ऑपरेटिंग कैटेगरी, पहले ऑपरेटिंग कैटेगरी, दूसरी का भी ऑपरेटिंग कैटेगरी. किसने इतना दिमाग लगाया होगा बोलो, इसे बनाया. Everyone understand the
Sir,
concept. After 10 to 15 years, you can also sit in the ISB board and you can make your own standard. Yes.
sir, first time पर evaluation loss आया था.
हाँ, पहली बार रिवैल्यूएशन लॉस था, बाद में गेन हुआ.
सर आपने P&L में गेन लिखा है ना.
ये वाला गेन लिखा बेटे मैंने, सेकेंड ईयर का कर रहा हूँ मैं. सेकेंड ईयर का मैंने पीएल में रिकॉर्ड किया कि नहीं गेन देखो.
वो अच्छा ओके.
वो सेकेंड ईयर का बाबा, ये सेकेंड ईयर का है. सो वी हैव अंडरस्टूड दिस. सबको क्लियर है? कॉस्ट मॉडल रिवैल्यूएशन. सो हाउ विल यू कैलकुलेट द कैरिंग अमाउंट एवरीवन? कैरिंग अमाउंट कैसे निकलता है? कॉस्ट माइनस एडी. So whenever you do revaluation, your value will change. Which value? Depreciation का value change होगा. हाँ जी सर. Yes. हुआ सब? बताओ. चारों केस लिख लिए? Yes sir. Now everyone, giving you time, everyone please read this. No need to write down. No need to write down. Please review this everyone. I have written this little bit in a complicated way. Why? So that you read carefully and you remember properly.
सर एनआर क्या है?
NR means not reclassified to PNL. किसी ने पूछा भाई, बोला सब लोग पढ़ रहे, किसी को डाउट नहीं आया. एनआर, एनआर मीन्स व्हाट? नॉट रीक्लासिफाइड टू पीएनएल. नॉट रीक्लासिफाइड टू पीएनएल का डायग्राम कैसे था? ओसीआई, ओसी डायरेक्टली टू व्हाट? रिटेन अर्निंग्स. सर फर्स्ट टाइम रीवैल्यूएशन गेन ओसीआई, फर्स्ट टाइम लॉस पीएनएल. यस सर, हो गया सर. सब्सीक्वेंट सर, सर रीवैल्यूएशन गेन, रीवैल्यूएशन लॉस. सर वी हैड रीवैल्यूएशन गेन. सर पहले भी रीवैल्यूएशन गेन था, अभी भी गेन है ओसीआई. सर पहले लॉस था, अभी गेन है. ये गेन को पीएनएल में लेके जाओ. एक्स्ट्रा गेन विच इज दैट रिकॉर्ड इन ओसीआई. यस सर. सर रीवैल्यूएशन लॉस. सर फर्स्ट ऑल्सो वी हैड रीवैल्यूएशन लॉस, दिस टाइम ऑल्सो लॉस टू पीएनएल. सर sir, previous we had gain and this time we have loss. This loss offset with what? This OCI excess loss taken to P&L. Clear everyone? हाँ जी sir. So with this everyone we have completed the subsequent measurement also. Question भी मैंने साथ में करवा दिया. Okay? But अगर मैंने इधर I think I have added a question also. No need to do this question. Already taken good examples. Yes. Yes. See everyone, ये होगा. Now see everyone. In cost model, how did we calculate the carrying cost less AD? Abhi accumulated depreciation, do not keep in mind. We'll come to this standard. In revaluation, what did we do? New carrying amount less new depreciation. जो भी नया depreciation था, yes. Till your notion. Now, I've written some points, everyone. These are the points which are important for your theory. Theory. सबसे important point ये वाला है. Okay, sir. चलो now everyone. चल ही नहीं रहा. क्या बुखार आ गया मालूम नहीं. Everyone, I'll ask you a question as an accountant, okay? आपको बताना है, ये थियरी में आता है. Let's say everyone, it's your company, everyone. You have 10 factories, everyone. आपके पास कितनी फैक्ट्रीज हैं? 10 factories. Yes, sir. Now I say everyone, this 10 factory, all these factories are what? IAS 16. You'll follow PP. Now, I say everyone, in the market, the fair value of this is more. The fair value of this is what, everyone? The fair value is more. The fair value of this is less. These properties are less. There are 6 properties जिनकी वैल्यू क्या ज्यादा है. There are 4 properties जिनकी वैल्यू क्या है सर? कम. वैल्यूएशन कम है. Now everyone, what will you do? Can you do cherry picking like this? 6 प्रॉपर्टी को आप रिवैल्यूएशन मॉडल फॉलो करोगे, रिमेनिंग 4 को आप कॉस्ट मॉडल फॉलो करोगे. कैन यू डू दिस? व्हाट डू यू थिंक?
No, sir.
No, sir.
थोड़ा बहुत कॉमन सेंस अप्लाई करो. IAS 16 आपके सामने खड़ा है. IAS 16 will say what? अरे बाबा, ये नहीं कर सकते तुम. You can't do it. Why? Can you do cherry picking? No, Baba. Can I say all these factories are used for what purpose? Business. And can I say इनका nature and use same है कि नहीं? Yes, sir.
Yes.
So the standard is saying simple point that when you want to apply cost and revaluation model, you have to classify the asset based on what? Class of asset. Class of asset का meaning क्या है? The asset which have same nature and use. अगर मेरे पास 10 फैक्ट्री है, if I follow cost for all the 10 factories, I'll follow cost. If I have, let's say, 10 iPhones, I follow cost, I'll follow for everyone cost. I can't do cherry picking. Yes. Sir, I have a factory. I have a warehouse. Then I have what? Office building. Are these same or different class of asset?
Different.
Different class.
Same है कि अलग अलग है? ये अलग है ना बाबा. इनका नेचर यूज सब अलग है कि नहीं? सबका नेचर यूज अलग है. सो व्हेन यू अप्लाई रीवैल्यूएशन, यू हैव टू अप्लाई टू द क्लास ऑफ असेट. क्लास ऑफ असेट का मीनिंग क्या होता है? जिसका क्या क्या सेम है? नेचर
Yeah.
और यूज.
Use.
यस सर. यस सर. हाँ जी सर, समझ में आया? यस सर. सर, हमको ये तो समझ में आएगा कि रीवैल्यूएशन करना है. सर, रीवैल्यूएशन कब कब करेंगे? सर, 3 साल के बाद में करेंगे, 4 साल के बाद में करेंगे, कि 1 साल के बाद में करेंगे? कब करेंगे? कब करेंगे? क्या लगता है
Every
तुम्हें?
year. Every year.
हाँ. अगर असेट की वैल्यू बार बार चेंज हो रही है तो आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? आपको भी नाचना
आप-
पड़ेगा. सिंपल. जैसे वैल्यू नाचेगी तो आपको भी नाचना पड़ेगा. यस सर. if the value is significant and volatile, you also have to do the calculation, you have to spend time. If the value is insignificant, sir, value 10 rupees 15 rupees का difference है, will you do? No. Okay. हाँ जी सर. So revaluation to be applied for entire class of asset. Now revaluation क्या है? revaluation cost model क्या है? पॉलिसी है कि एस्टिमेट है?
Policy.
पॉलिसी है. पॉलिसी के लिए कौन सा अप्लाई होगा? विल यू अप्लाई रेट्रोस्पेक्टिव और
Retrospective.
प्रोस्पेक्टिव?
Retrospective. Retrospective.
एवरीवन, फॉर पॉलिसी विल यू अप्लाई रेट्रोस्पेक्टिव और प्रोस्पेक्टिव?
Retrospective.
रेट्रोस्पेक्टिव.
Retrospective.
बट आप इधर अप्लाई नहीं करोगे. यू नीड नॉट अप्लाई it. Why? Because this is specifically mentioned by IAS 16. This is specifically mentioned by IAS 16. Now, हाँ, ऐसा एक क्वेश्चन भी है जिधर उन्होंने किया हुआ ट्रीट, और वेरी ओल्ड पेपर, और कैन आई से अभी वो स्टडी अब में है, बट आएगा नहीं, टेंशन मत लो. इट विल नेवर कम इन द एग्जाम एवरीवन. फॉर द पास्ट, इफ आई सी द लास्ट 20 years पेपर्स, कभी कुछ आया नहीं ऐसे. तो व्हाट विल यू डू? विल यू डू हियर? नो. आज वैल्यू चेंज और चुपचाप कंसीडर करो और करते जाओ. ओके एवरीवन? यस.
तो सर prospectively करेंगे.
हाँ, प्रोस्पेक्टिवली करेंगे. तुम रेट्रोस्पेक्टिव कर सकते हो, बट डू नॉट डू इट. ओके? यस.
Sir, I have a doubt.
यस.
Sir, in the component accounting, like you said for the aeroplane,
हाँ.
so if the aeroplane is a single asset,
या
and in the component an engine or some other part wounds out, and we replace it with a new part, then if we can we depreciate it in a different model like cost model and revaluation model?
yes,
Can
yes,
we?
yes, you can. Yesterday I've discussed now. It is a note also I've written. See, in component accounting, a note also was written. If the useful life and same depreciation method are there, then you need not make any changes. अगर अलग अलग है तो अलग अलग करो, सिंपल. इतना कैलकुलेशन आएगा नहीं बाबा. यस सर. चलो हो गए. एनी डाउट्स टू एनीवन इन सब्सिक्वेंट रीवैल्यूएशन मॉडल एक्सेट्रा? नहीं ना? यस. चलो ये हो गया. अभी सर लास्ट टॉपिक बचा है, ट्रांसफर ऑफ एक्सेस डेप्रिसिएशन. वो करते हैं, ब्रेक लेते हैं, उसके बाद में आके एग्जाम स्टाइल के क्वेश्चंस करेंगे. ओके. यस सर. कितने लोग हैं? देखते हैं आप. हाँ, धीरे धीरे मेरे को ना नाम याद रहेगा बाबा. तुम लोगों को लगेगा कि मेरे को फिट हो गया आधे जने का नाम. मैं बता सकता हूँ कौन कौन नहीं है जो रेगुलर आते बाबा, जिनको मैं स्टार्टिंग में देखता हूँ बाद में नहीं आते. देखो इसमें मैं, केशव है क्या? केशव अरे याद रहेगा बाबा. हाँ, मैं बता सकता हूँ, मैं नाम नहीं लूंगा क्यों, रिकॉर्डिंग जाएगा. हाँ, मैं मालूम है कौन कौन नहीं है, मैं बोलूंगा नहीं. वो स्टूडेंट एफआर कर चुके तो उनको आता है. नॉट टेक द नेम. यस. जितना आप इंटरएक्टिव रहोगे मैं भी इंटरएक्टिव रहूंगा. अभी तो ये क्या पूरा ये है, धीरे धीरे क्या कि मैं, हाँ, फोकसिंग मोर ऑन द कॉन्सेप्ट. धीरे धीरे टाइम पास भी करेंगे बट इनिशियल डेज नो. ओके. नाउ एवरीवन लेट अस स्टार्ट विद द अदर मेथड. एवरीवन अभी ट्रांसफर का केस करा तो ये भी आता नहीं है, बट फॉर अंडरस्टैंडिंग पर्पस विल अंडरस्टैंड, खाली समझ लो. नाउ एवरीवन चलो एग्जांपल लेते हैं. डू नॉट राइट डाउन एवरीवन, जस्ट लिसन. कॉस्ट ऑफ द एसेट वाज हाउ मच एवरीवन? 10,000. I say useful life was how much everyone? 5 years. What is the depreciation? Sir, 2,000. What is the carrying amount? 8,000. Fair value 12,000. Gain how much? 4,000. Where? OCI. Next year depreciation बाबा. क्या है next year का depreciation? 12,000 divided by 4.
3,000.
3,000. Now everyone देखो तुम लोग, अभी ये समझो एवरीवन, अंडरस्टैंड. ये जो पीएनएल है और ये ओसीआई है, पीएनएल है और ओसीआई है, ये दोनों कौन है? ब्रदर्स, दोनों भाई है. कौन है? दोनों भाई. एक छोटा एक बड़ा. एक छोटा भाई एक बड़ा भाई. यस. नाउ एवरीवन लेट्स से ओसीआई कौन है? स्मॉल ब्रदर. ये बिग ब्रदर. छोटा भाई बड़ा भाई. आप लोग देखो एवरीवन, अंडरस्टैंड द कॉन्सेप्ट नाउ. नाउ व्हेन रीवैल्यूएशन गेन इज देयर एवरीवन, ये रीवैल्यूएशन गेन किसको मिलेगा? छोटे भाई को कि बड़े भाई को? हाँ,
Small.
स्मॉल ब्रदर. उसको मैंने दे दिया 4,000. अभी आप लोग देखो, छोटे भाई को क्या मिला? he got OCI revaluation gain. Is this the actual gain he has made? No, notional gain. Yes. Now because you are revaluing the asset everyone, because you are revaluing the asset, what are you doing next year? Sir, we are taking the revalued amount in your depreciating. Sir, depreciate कर रहे हैं ना सर. अभी depreciation कितना आया? 3,000.
3,000.
Now everyone, कहने से एक प्रॉब्लम होगा कि नहीं? पहले साल depreciation कितना था? First year the depreciation was how much everyone? 2,000. Now next year how much it is? 3,000. Now this excess depreciation कितना ज्यादा है? 1,000. Why this 1,000 extra
1,000.
depreciation is there? Because of revaluation.
Fair value.
अभी ये जो टोपी किसको लगाई है? ये किसको लगा टोपी? ये लॉस किसको है? कौन
P&L.
रोएगा?
brother.
Who will cry? Big brother or small brother?
Big.
Big brother.
हाँ? कौन रोएगा? बिग ब्रदर. ही विल से कि फायदा हुआ तो तू लेके गया, तेरे फायदे के वजह से मेरा क्या हो रहा है? नुकसान हो रहा है अगले साल. तो कहने से व्हाट विल हैपन? बिग ब्रदर विल स्टार्ट क्राइंग. रोना नहीं चाहिए बट वो रोएगा. नाउ एवरीवन, व्हाट विल स्मॉल ब्रदर डू? क्या लगता है आपको? नाउ एवरीवन, बिग ब्रदर हैज रिकॉर्डेड इन पीएनएल हाउ मच डेप्रिसिएशन बाबा? 3,000. Small brother has recorded how much gain? 4,000. Now from P&L this has been transferred to what? Retained earnings. This
Retained
depreciation will,
earnings.
or depreciation will reduce the retained earnings. हाँ जी sir. And this where will you record? In revaluation surplus. कितना? 4,000 का गेन। सबको समझ में आया ये? नाउ एवरीवन, बिग ब्रदर इज क्राइंग, सो व्हाट विल स्मॉल ब्रदर डू? वो बहुत समझदार है, वो बहुत समझदार है, जो छोटा भाई है ना, बहुत समझदार है। वो क्या बोलेगा बड़े भाई को? रो मत, मैं एक काम करूंगा। क्या काम करूंगा? ये जो मेरा रिवैल्यूएशन सरप्लस है, द रिवैल्यूएशन सरप्लस विच आई हैव फ्रॉम दिस 1,000 आई विल गिव यू। कितना? 1,000 मैं तेरे को दे देता। तो कहने से बोथ विल बी हैप्पी। छोटा भाई बोलेगा क्या कि जो गेन है भाई के पास ही तो है। अंडरस्टैंड एवरीथिंग। इसको क्या बोलते हैं? दिस इज नोन एज ट्रांसफर ऑफ एक्सेस डेप्रीसिएशन। इसको क्या बोलते हैं? ट्रांसफर ऑफ एक्सेस डेप्रीसिएशन। सर व्हाई वी हैव नॉट रिकॉर्डेड दिस इन पीनल? सर पीनल में क्यों नहीं किया है? कैन आई से दिस रिवैल्यूएशन सरप्लस वाज एनआर आइटम और आर आइटम? एनआर, एनआर का मीनिंग क्या था?
NR, not
रिकॉर्ड
reclassified.
नहीं कर सकते हो तुम लोग, यू कांट रिकॉर्ड। सो द स्मॉल ब्रदर इज सेइंग, द स्मॉल ब्रदर इज सेइंग कि मैंने तो ये रीवैल्यूएशन सरप्लस में रिकॉर्ड कर दी। एक काम करता हूं, रीवैल्यूएशन सरप्लस में से किसको ट्रांसफर कर दूंगा? रिटेन अर्निंग्स। अंडरस्टूड एवरीवन? सो इसकी एंट्री क्या बनेगी? व्हाट विल बी द एंट्री एवरीवन व्हेन यू आर ट्रांसफरिंग द रीवैल्यूएशन सरप्लस? एंट्री क्या बनेगी? सर रीवैल्यूएशन इज रिड्यूसिंग एंड व्हाट इज इंक्रीजिंग? रिटेन। एवरीवन अंडरस्टूड दिस? ट्रांसफर ऑफ एक्सेस डेप्रिसिएशन, दिस इज द वे आई टीच इन एफआर। अभी क्या इधर स्टोरी सुनाना, टाइम पास करना, वो एसबीआर नहीं हो सकता मेरे से। रिक्वेस्ट, दी स्मॉल स्टैंडर्ड व्हेन कमिंग टू बिग स्टैंडर्ड्स, हाँ यू विल सी फ्रॉम द नेक्स्ट क्लासेस, फ्रॉम फेयर वैल्यू, लीजेस एक्सेट्रा। इफ यू आर इंटरेक्टिव ना, मेरे माइंड में ऐसे ऐसे एग्जांपल आते कि मैं, सुनोगे आप लोग जब आपको मालूम पड़ेगा। एवरीवन अंडरस्टूड? अब इसको रट्टा मारने की जरूरत है क्या? हाँ, अभी एग्जाम में आएगा नहीं, सिंपल। सी एवरीवन नाउ, transfer of excess depreciation everyone. What did we do, sir? Sir, default, no, see this one. Revaluation surplus may also be transferred to retained earnings during the asset is used by the entity. That is what? Depreciation on the revalued asset less what? Depreciation on the original cost. पहले depreciation कितना था, अभी कितना है, वो difference क्या? That difference you will transfer to what everyone?
Retained earnings.
You will reduce your revaluation surplus. Sir, हर साल करेंगे? Yes, you will do every year. You will do every year, हाँ जी सर। सबको समझ में आए? ये कब करोगे? When will you do this? If it is mentioned in the question. सर हमारे एग्जाम में आएगा क्या? अगर एग्जामिनर को खेलना है आपके साथ, if the examiner wants to play with you, the examiner can give this adjustment in consolidation. Other than this, not. किधर भी नहीं आएगा, आएगा तो कंसोलिडेशन में आएगा, थियरी क्वेश्चन कोई आएगा नहीं। यस सर, यस सर, दिस इज क्लियर टू एवरीवन? यस सर, ये क्लियर, सबको क्लियर है? इसमें कोई क्वेश्चन करने की कोई जरूरत है क्या कि याद हो जाएगा सबको? एवरीवन प्लीज कंफर्म।
हो जाएगा सर।
हो जाएगा? यस,
यस सर।
पक्का?
Yes.
चलो तो नाउ आ जाओ अब लोग। नाउ देयर आर टू ऑप्शंस एवरीवन, प्लीज रीड द डिफॉल्ट मेथड एवरीवन। डिफॉल्ट मेथड पढ़ लो। क्या वो लैग हो रहा क्या? हाँ, इससे कनेक्ट कर ले, मेरे को पासवर्ड नहीं मालूम मोबाइल में दिखता है। लैपटॉप में चाहिए ना? एयरटेल कुछ ऐसे ही है पासवर्ड में। जब स्कैनर दो मेरे हाँ हुआ। सब लोग ने पढ़ लिया? हाँ हाँ,
यस सर।
यस, हाँ मुझे याद नहीं।
सर वन डाउट, सर वो जो एक्सेस डिप्रिशिएशन की इक्विवेलेंट
हाँ
हम
रुको रुको
ट्रांसफर,
रुको रुको, आपका डाउट रुको, 2 मिनट 2 मिनट, मेरे को 2 मिनट दो। आऊंगा उस पर बाबा, आई विल कम टू दैट, ओके। मैं आपको खाली पढ़ने के लिए बोला, मैं आऊंगा उस पर, मैं जब डी रिकॉग्निशन कराऊंगा ना उस पर आऊंगा, क्लियर हो जाएगा। अरे ये स्टैंडर्ड से क्या इंपॉर्टेंट है, पूरा थियरी इंपॉर्टेंट, मैं कराऊंगा 2 क्वेश्चन थियरी तुमको, एक प्री मॉक का, एक बेसिक थियरी, अगेन विच विल कवर एंटायर IAS 16 ईयर्स। पढ़ लिया तुम लोगों ने? यस सर। नाउ सी एवरीवन, आ जाओ इधर। If you have purchased this asset, everyone, and you have depreciated, your carrying amount was 8,000, revaluation gain was how much? 4,000. Yes. Now everyone, I say next year you sell the asset. आप asset को बेच रहे हो, अगर आपने asset को बेच दिया, can I say still this revaluation surplus is there or not? ये बास्केट में पड़ा हुआ कि नहीं? अब इसका क्या करना है? इसको क्या करना है? अगर आपने asset को बेच दिया है, you are saying टाटा बाय बाय टू दी asset, then this also will be transferred to retain earnings. समझ में आया? तो रिटेन अर्निंग्स में कब ट्रांसफर कर सकते हैं? 2 ऑप्शन है अपन के पास, व्हेन यू सेल द एसेट एंड व्हेन एक्सेस डेप्रिसिएशन, वन आल्सो यू कैन फॉलो। सबको क्लियर है ये ट्रांसफर ऑफ एक्सेस डेप्रिसिएशन? हाँ जी सर, चलो यस सर। एवरीवन राइट डाउन द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक, दैट इज डी रिकॉग्निशन। सब लोग राइट डाउन द नेक्स्ट हेडिंग एज डी रिकॉग्निशन। राइट डाउन द नेक्स्ट हेडिंग एज डी रिकॉग्निशन। Why the standard becomes important? The standard becomes important for one type of question that usually comes in the exam, that is from IAS 40 point of view, transfer case. Now अभी मैं आपको एक अच्छी चीज बताता हूँ, आप लोगों को मालूम है कि नहीं मुझे मालूम नहीं। From September 2027 everyone, your P level exams will be open book. That means what? आपके पास स्टडी हब का एक्सेस होगा, some content, not everything, not questions etc etc, हाँ, the written content that also will be restricted, we will get further information. Now ACC ने क्या किया कि the paper pattern of SBR is changing again from September 2027. I think 23 में चेंज हुआ था, वापस अभी हो रहा है। 23 मींस 24, 25, 26, 27, 4 साल के बाद में वापस पेपर पैटर्न चेंज हो रहा है। जब पेपर पैटर्न चेंज होगा ना, the exam will be for 88 marks, 12 marks will be professional, 12 था कि 16, मेरे को एकदम याद नहीं आ रहा। Yes, the first question will be for 15 marks straightforward. In that consolidation, ethics, IS and IFRS will be tested. एक ही क्वेश्चन, सब क्वेश्चन will be there like your other P level paper AFM जैसे। yes, the second question will be for 30 marks which will be pure from IS and IFRS. The rest 20 marks will be from sustainability. ACC ने बोल दिया है कि जो 20 marks आएगा वो फिक्स sustainability से आएगा। Now as of now you have 2 standards for sustainability, but आते आते और standards आएंगे तो for sure a question will be there. Now ACC has done what? Now ACC has given a paper regarding this, how the exam will be. उन्होंने क्या किया? ड्राफ्ट पेपर दिया। They have given a basic paper so that you can understand, or as a tutor we can also understand how the paper pattern will be etc. Now in this 30 marks requirement also everyone, I have seen the question paper, they have included IAS 16 and IAS 40 and IAS 20 government grant for 20 marks, and 10 marks requirement was from financial instruments. So if the examiner has given a question paper which will be tested after 1 year, not now, in that also they have included what? Small standards. तो small standards का importance बहुत ही ज्यादा है, समझ में आया? और स्पेशली ट्रांसफर केस you'll understand when we move forward. FR स्टूडेंट जो FR अगर मेरे से किया तो उनको मालूम होगा, we discuss 8 cases, वो 8 cases में 2 cases उसी से क्वेश्चन आता है। Yes. Now let us start with derecognition everything. Derecognition में क्या करोगे तुम लोग बताओ? What will you do everyone?
Remove the carrying amount.
तोल दिया।
हाँ, what will you do? You will remove the asset. Derecognition का मीनिंग क्या है सर? बुक से कब हटाएंगे इसको? जब आप बेच दोगे, when you sell the asset or when no future economic benefit is there. Yes. So now derecognition everyone, write down an example everyone. Cost 10,000, useful life 5 years on this. Today I purchased the asset for 10,000, useful life is 5 years, Hanji sir. Depreciation is how much? 2,000. So my carrying amount will be how much? 8,000. I say I'm using revaluation model. The fair value is 12,000. Revaluation gain 4,000 in OCI, OCE. Next year depreciation. I say everyone, I sell the asset on 1st October 2000 H2. After how many months I'm selling the asset, everyone? So what is the new depreciation?
6 months.
कितने महीने का depreciation लगेगा इधर?
10 months.
Next accounting. That is the next X2.
10 months.
6 months. अरे बाप रे.
10 months.
It is 31st 12 X1. 1st January
10 months.
1st January 2000 X1.
9 months.
ते कॉन्फिडेंस से तुम लोग आंसर बोल रहे हो. 10 months, हाँ?
9
How 10 months?
9 months.
1st October बाबा.
9 months.
9 months ना. तो into what? 9 divided by 12. Depreciation कितना आएगा? 2250. 2250. Yes, sir. So what is the carrying amount here? Carrying amount कितना है? 12,000 minus 2250. I say everyone, you are selling the asset. I say everyone, what are you doing? Everyone, I say that you are selling the asset now. Your selling price. आप asset को, let's say you are selling this asset for 12,000. So what is the gain you will make now on selling this asset?
250.
How much is this?
2250.
2250. This is what everyone gain on disposal of what everyone? Of asset. अभी ये किधर रिकॉर्ड करोगे? OCI की P&L?
P&L.
P&L. P&L. Can I say this is your actual gain ना? अरे ये actual gain आपने कमा लिया है. Actual gain in P&L which category? Operating category.
Operating capital.
Done. Derecognition का मीनिंग क्या है सर? असेट को कब हटाएंगे? सर जब असेट की जरूरत नहीं है. ओके. बट व्हाट इज द बैलेंस इन OCI? OCI में कितना बड़ा है? 4,000. This also what will you do?
4,000.
Can I say revaluation surplus is transferred to what?
Retained earnings.
Retained earnings.
Yes. Again I am saying बाबा ये जो IAS 16 में करवा रहा हूँ क्वेश्चन आएंगे नहीं, पहले ही बता रहा. But why I am doing this? For the coming standards, IAS 40, 38, IAS 36, IFRS 5, leases. Again, I will not repeat the points which are repeated. So with this, everyone, what all we have completed? Definition, recognition, then measurement, presentation. Presentation किधर record करोगे? Non-current asset in balance sheet, yes.
Balance sheet.
Then we have discussed what derecognition. Now everyone, what is the last part? Disclosure. So everyone, please read this. अभी जस्ट अपन ने एनुअल रिपोर्ट रेफर किया था रिलायंस कंपनी. We had just referred the annual report of Reliance company. I am going slow in IAS 16, IAS 40, IAS 38, IAS 36, IFRS 5. I'll be quick enough because you are comfortable with the basic rules.
Sir, we have to learn this.
July is not that. Yes?
Sir, we have to learn this.
No, 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 no. Just remember. अरे अभी तक जो किया उसको डिस्क्लोज कर दो ना. सिंपल. वी हैव सीन रिलायंस कंपनीज एनुअल रिपोर्ट ना. व्हाट आर द डिस्क्लोजर दे हैव गिवन. उन्होंने पूरा कुछ लिख दिया ना, सारा कुछ. डेप्रिसिएशन क्या होता है, इफ देयर इज अ चेंज इन एस्टिमेट व्हाट विल यू डू, एक्सेट्रा एक्सवाइजेड. सिंपल. यस. What is the useful life, which method, etc., xyz, everything we have to disclose on this. So with this, everyone, what we have completed.
IAS 16
16 is done. IAS 16 हो गया. हाँ जी सर. अभी क्या करेंगे, ब्रेक लेंगे, आके एक क्वेश्चन करेंगे और एक और क्वेश्चन करेंगे जो प्री मॉक में आ चुका है. ओके. यस. चलो everyone. The time is everyone 7:46. Be back by 8. 1. Break. Any doubts, anyone, you can ask me in the break. Everyone, back? Yes, yes, everyone back?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please say me. अरे तुम लोग इधर ये भी लिख लो बाबा. Because I know some students who have done FR in detail, they'll ask me. Everyone, once you choose this model, everyone, अगर आपने method number 2 follow कर लिया, तो you have to follow this until what? Until the useful life of the asset. See now, everyone, transfer to the retained earnings during the asset is used, everyone. So अगर आपने ये मॉडल स्टार्ट कर दिया, you have to follow it. Clear, everyone? Yes. But not important. I know some students who have done FR in detail. अगर आप FR में डिटेल में किया होगा, ये पॉइंट है. I also know. But write down, everyone. लिखने की कोई जरूरत नहीं. But keep in mind that can you stop this? Can you stop the transfer after 1 year? No. Okay. आएगा नहीं एग्जाम में, everyone. No issues. Yes, sir. So with this derecognition done, yes, sir. Now, chalo, everyone. Let us shift to this, everyone, and understand how should we do a question, etc. कैसे पढ़ते हैं, कैसे लिखते हैं, etc. XYZ. So see, everyone, please read the question, everyone, giving you time. Please read the question, everyone, giving you time. पढ़ लिया सब लोगों ने? Yes. Now, whenever everyone listen here, जब भी एग्जाम में क्वेश्चन आए SBR में, you should not read the requirement. You should not read the exhibit first. आपको क्या पढ़ना पहले? Requirement. You have to read the requirement. You have to understand the question is regarding which topic. पहले आपको आइडेंटिफाई करना है. You have to identify the questions regarding which topic. Now, when you read the requirement, everyone, what comes into your mind? Explain how the above items of property, plant, and equipment would be accounted for all in relevant reporting period up till 31st December 2000 XY. So they're saying for all the period. All the period means from the day you have purchased the asset till 31st December 2000 XY. क्या क्या करोगे? So let us read the question. A bought a building on 1st January 2000 XY. The purchase price was $2.9 million. The associated legal fees were $0.1 million and the general administrative cost allocated to the purchase was 0.2. So can I say the first thing we have to calculate the cost? So 2.5, 2.9 will you include? Yes, sir. Associate legal fees will you include? Yes, sir. But will you include general administrative overheads? No, ये include
No.
नहीं की. अगर include नहीं करोगे तो किधर record करोगे? P&L
P&L under
as an
operating
expense.
capital.
You have to mention the sentence. A also paid a sales tax of 0.5, which was recovered from the tax authority. If it is recovered, will you include? Nice, sir.
No.
No, sir.
The building was attributed to have a useful life of 50 years. So depreciation कितने साल तक record करेंगे अपन? 50
50.
years, based on 50 years. It was revalued to 4.6 billion on 31st December 2000 X4. After how many years the company is following the revaluation model? कितने साल के बाद?
4 years.
4 years. And was sold for 5 million on 31st December 2000 X5. So after 1 year they are selling also. तो कहने से सारा कुछ आ गया, cost भी आ गया, depreciation etc. Then they mentioned that A also purchased the machine on 1st January 2000 X3 for $100,000 and the useful life is 10 years. On 1st January 2000 X5, after how many years? 2 years.
2
They
years.
reduced the estimate remaining and they have mentioned that the useful life is how much? 4 years. तो कहने से estimate का question भी आ गया. Revaluation, disposal, everything is that. So explain the above item of property plant. ऐसा question नहीं आएगा, but I've taken that so that it covers each and every part. Let's say the question is for 10 marks everyone. So first you will do the accounting for building and then you will do the accounting for what everyone? Machine. So can we start everyone with this? Start करें तो लिख लो
Yes,
heading building and start करो. Write down in your own words. There is no such requirement that you have to write the same sentences which I write. कैसे start करो आप लोग? Hook line is what? As per
As per IAS 16, property, plant, and equipment.
property, plant and equipment. Initially, when we purchase a asset, we record it at what? Cost.
Cost.
Then once the asset is record cost, then mention what all is included, what all is excluded. Okay. Mention करना है 10 मार्क का क्वेश्चन है, ठीक है? चलो now everyone, let me start. As per IAS 16 PPE building will be recognized. Building will be recognized on 1st January 2000 X1 at cost. At cost. That is 2.9 million plus 0.1, that is 3 million. Yes. Mention the cost. Then I'll mention regarding the sales tax and the administrative. The general administrative overhead or the general administrative cost, will be recognized in P&L under operating category. Under operating category as an expense. As an expense, that is 0.2 million. 0.2 million. हाँ एवरीवन, आप लोग बोलोगे कि सर हमको एग्जाम में एक्सेल पर करना, आप क्यों लिखवा रहे? I have conducted a batch where everything I've done on Excel, but I've seen the result कि if you write down in the class on a book and then you practice the old past paper, आपका स्कोर ज्यादा होता है. मैं पासिंग का बात नहीं कर रहा. Your score will be more. मैं पासिंग का बात नहीं कर रहा. I'm talking about score. Because if you remember first, then only you'll be able to present the answer, etc. XYZ. अगर आंसर लिखना ही नहीं आता basic, then what will you sit and type? Yes, sir. Then everyone. So this is done. Now, a sales tax का है? Yes, sir. A sales tax, what will I write down? Sales tax is recoverable from the tax authority. For some standards, we will do on Excel only. When I give my handwritten notes, the one which we do on Excel also will be written. The sales tax is recoverable from tax authority. Therefore, it is excluded from the cost of the asset. Yes. So with this till here, everyone, I have written the cost part. I have done everyone. Then we'll mention about what the other points. Yes. अभी एक बार रिकॉर्ड कर दिया, उसके बाद में क्या करोगे आप लोग? Depreciate. You have to follow the
Depreciate.
same manner. If a requirement is that any standard. अभी क्या करना है? Sir, depreciate करना. I'll mention the building. The building will be depreciated. It's like what, everyone? To pass SBR exam, if a case scenario is given, you have to explain someone. ऐसे आंसर लिखना. क्वेश्चन में क्या बोला था? Explain. तो you have to explain each and everything जो आपको आता है. अगर डिस्कस बोला होता तो the answer writing will be different. I'll come to that. The building will be depreciated over its useful life. That is what, everyone? 50 years. So कितना आ रहा है?
50 years.
That is 50 years. Yes. Yes. Can I see? Therefore, the depreciation of what's the value, everyone?
0.06.
3 divided by 50. कितना है? 0.06.
06.
Therefore, the depreciation 0.06 will be recorded in P&L under operating category as an expense. As an expense. हाँ जी. हो गया लिखना. नाउ अभी कितने साल के बाद में रीवैल्यू हो रहा है सर?
4 years.
4 years. So can I say we'll calculate the carrying amount on that date? We revalue, the difference will go to OCS. चलो वो लिखते हैं. Next. Can I see on 31st? तो दिसंबर ही है ना? कि क्या है? हाँ 31st 12 2000 X4. The building is revalued to 4.6. Therefore, a revaluation gain. I am writing directly. अभी मैंने carrying amount ऐसे तो नहीं लिखा. I'll directly do in brackets. Therefore, a revaluation gain of how much? 4.6 minus 3 minus 0.06 into 4. What's the value, everyone? 1 point something.
1.84.
1.84, yes. 1.84 will be recorded in OCI. And held within equity. Within equity, yes. So I mentioned this point also, everyone. I mentioned this one. अभी क्या हो रहा है? Once you revalue the asset, everyone, what should you do? Depreciation will be based on what? New value?
Depreciate.
So mention the next year now. For the year ended 31st 12 2000 X5. X5 only. The building will be depreciated. The building will be depreciated over its remaining useful life on this. Remaining useful life. कितना remaining useful life? 50 minus 46. Yes, sir.
46.
Therefore, the depreciation will be how much? Therefore, the depreciation. Therefore, the depreciation for the year ended 31st 12 2000 X5 is
0.1.
कितना आ रहा है सब लोग? 4.6 divided by 46. 0.1 million.
0.1.
Therefore, the depreciation for the year ended is 0 point. Recorded in P&L under operating capital. Yes. Now, therefore, the carrying amount of the building as at 31st 12/2000 X5 is how much? 4.6 minus 0.1, that is 4.5.
4 point.
Now we are selling it. Once we sell everyone, what should we do? Gain or loss.
Gain or
And
loss.
this is a revalued asset. So revaluation surplus will be transferred to
Retained earnings.
retail. Write down these 2 points. Everyone, ऐसा question नहीं आएगा exam. Why I have taken this? So you understand कि sir, if a question comes in the exam, how should we frame our answer? How should we think? What will be the flow? Recognition. Yes, I'll come to that. Slowly we'll do ना. Next week सब मालूम पड़ जाएगा. This is, I'm teaching this standard because many students have 9 paper exemption. As I mentioned, every batch I have students who have 9 paper exemption. So I have to do everything in detail. So now when you come to IAS 40, IAS 16, etc., then it will be easy for you. Is how to record, what will be recording pinning. So everyone, are you seeing the flow or not? Every time when I'm answering the the question, I'm writing the answer in such a way that I'm mentioning what will go to P&L, what will go to balance sheet. Yes or no? This will be clear to you. But in exam, the problem will come from the definition and recognition. Slowly, as we move forward, I'll take those types of questions. Because IAS 16 में वो तरह के question आते नहीं है. Now, when coming to leases, fair value, you'll have those questions. So we will do those the next week. So now write down everyone. On 31st 12/2000 X5, a profit on disposal. तो प्रॉफिट है कि नहीं मालूम नहीं, पहले देखना पड़ेगा. प्रॉफिट ही आ रहा है कि क्या आ रहा है? 4.5 और कितने पे बेचा तुमने? या प्रॉफिट ऑन
5.
yes. A profit on disposal of will be recorded in P&L under operating category.
Operate.
Yes. Then the revaluation surplus in OCE as at 31st 12/2000 X5 will not be reclassified to P&L. Instead, transfer it to retained earnings. What? Retained earnings. Done with this. I'm done with the building part, everyone see. I'm done with the building part. Can we start with machine, everyone? Everyone start writing in your own words. You need not write down the same way I have written. But these are the minimum points which should be in your answer. Machine. What is the value of the machine which we have purchased? $100,000. So now I'll mention. Can I say the machine will be recognized at $100,000 on 1st January 2000 X3 and will be depreciated over 10 years. Will be depreciated over 10 years. Therefore, the depreciation for X3 and X4 will be how much, everyone? 10,000 each year. Will be 10,000 each year. Depreciation of 10,000 is recorded in P&L under operating category as an expense. As an expense, yes. As an expense. Yes. Then what is happening on 1st January? 1st January 2000 X5, a change in estimate. A change in estimate of the machine's useful life. Machine's useful life. Can I say? Therefore, the change. Therefore, the change. How will you record the change? The change. Therefore, the change is
Prospective.
the change is and the change is estimated. Therefore, the change in estimate will be treated prospective. Will be treated how everyone? Prospective. Yes, sir. Therefore, the carrying amount. Therefore, the carrying amount at 1st January 2000 X5 will be $80,000. Yes, will be $80,000. The carrying amount of $80,000 will be depreciated. Will be depreciated for the remaining useful life. That is how much, everyone? 4 years. That is 4 years. Therefore, the depreciation is देखो सब क्लियर एवरीवन समझ में ऐसा क्वेश्चन आएगा नहीं अगेन आई एम सेइंग दिस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन विल नॉट कम बट दिस इज टू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू फ्रेम द आंसर नाउ फ्रॉम द नेक्स्ट वीक दैट इज सैटरडे we'll do fair value we'll start with leases also so I'll be taking the questions as I mentioned the questions which I'll be taking will be what same as your exam kit and yeah here or there it has been tested in the pre-mock or in the exam वो वाले क्वेश्चन में लूंगा I can say that the basic questions which we'll be doing now leave consolidation consolidation के अलावा I say 65% of the questions will be same the remaining which are there you have to do and you have to understand which requires thinking I'll discuss those questions also I know कि कौन सा क्वेश्चन आपको डिफिकल्ट लगेगा we'll do that सबको समझ में आया आंसर कैसे फ्रेम करते हैं so can I say when I'm starting with the answer I'm writing as per IAS 16 the standard number sir exam में याद नहीं आ रहा standard number is it compulsory to write no mention as per accounting standard as per international accounting standard the asset is recorded at cost simple okay so with this we have completed the first standard which is what everyone IAS 16 anyone any doubts if no doubts I can shift to the this one a past paper Yes, now see everyone. I've already uploaded the question bank. अगर आप लोग देखोगे पोर्टल पर question bank uploaded है. Hardly there are 3 questions everyone. Fill company, December 2018, a replacement question. When you replace component accounting, yes, no need to type out. इसका एक बार reading कर लेना, ठीक है? Then can you see gas nature cost model revaluation? Which model should we use? Now this is from IAS 8 point of view, but होगा नहीं. Then can you see dismantling cost and IAS 37? ये क्वेश्चन आ चुका एग्जाम में दिसंबर अटेम्प्ट में. So this you should do once you do IAS 37, अभी नहीं. Then can you see this question? This question is in your specimen now, where you have to decide whether it's IAS 16 or IAS 40. ये एम्प्लॉय वाला था. मैंने बोला था ना एक प्रॉपर्टी where you give to employees on rent, IAS 16 or IAS 40. When you give a property
16.
to employees on rent, 16 वो वाला.
16.
Yes sir. So just have a reading. अगर आपको टाइप करना कर लेना. If you will not type also, but just have a reading of these 3 questions. Here and there some points you'll understand, some points you'll not understand because there is a link of some other standard. Now everyone, as I mentioned, let us do a past paper regarding this everyone. Now, I know that this question which I'll be doing, ये tricky question था. It was a tricky question, but now we'll understand when a question comes in the exam, how should you understand, how should you think, and how should you frame the points. Okay. Now, we'll do a lot of discussion here everyone. Because the coming first 15 days, 20 days, I want you to think. ऐसा नहीं है कि एक फिक्स फॉर्मेट है कि ये फॉलो करोगे ये होगा नहीं. You have to think. Yes. Now see everyone. Now, as I mentioned, let's say it is a question everyone. ये आपका क्वेश्चन है CB प्लेटफॉर्म में. Let me check now whether the CB platform is working. Many students also have this query कि sir we should be referred to technical article. Yes or no? Technical article मालूम है क्या होता है? हाँ? Yes or no everyone? Do you know or not?
No, sir.
No. See now everyone, technical article क्या एक newspaper तरह के. It's like a newspaper. If there is any changes etc. or something new, ACCA will do what? Now they will publish a article which you have to read. And if an article is published before your exam, that means a straightforward question will come from that. But for the past 2 or 3 items, there is no such technical article, etc. Because directly they have mentioned these are the new standards which you should do. Okay. चलेगा कि नहीं क्या लगता तुम लोगों को? अरे मेरा ही नहीं चल रहा कि क्या है? चलो leave it. Next week we'll see. Yes. See everyone now. Leave everyone. No need to check. Time waste नहीं करते. See everyone. This is a question which was in the pre-mock June 2026. Question number 4 था ये. Here was a question. So whenever a question is there, what will you read first everyone? Requirement. Question number 4 मैंने क्या बोला कितने मार्क्स का है? 25 marks. Okay everyone.
25.
Now let us read everyone. Even though some topics we have not done, you will say कि सर समझ में नहीं आ रहा. Okay, no issues. See. Discuss whether the accounting. Okay, क्या है verb क्या है इधर? Discuss बोला. Now what does discuss means everyone? What does explain means and what does discuss means? Now whenever the question or the requirement is saying explain, your answer should be straightforward. Whatever you have learned. When coming to the term discuss, discuss का meaning क्या? You have to discuss from multiple angle point of view. कि ये भी हो सकता है, ये भी हो सकता है. हाँ, negative and positive points. Okay everyone? Yes. Now see, discuss whether the accounting treatment of the acquisition of M is appropriate with reference to IFRS accounting standard. They have not mentioned which standard, etc. You should understand. Your answer should consider the impact that the accounting treatment applied may have on the analysis of the consolidated financial statement by the investors. Now, this is a question regarding consolidation, a pure theory 9-mark question. Definition, direct theory question था ये, which you have to apply. Then, sir, ये तो नहीं मालूम. Discuss whether the directors of M were correct to consider the new entity a subsidiary. Again, it is a question from consolidation. Definition वाला question. तो 15 marks direct theory question था. No calculation, nothing more. Then, discuss the accounting treatment of the vessels in the financial statements of M for how many marks, everyone? 8 marks. So 8 mark का question था. 8, 9, 6, 8, yes sir. Now everyone, when you come, can you see here? They have specified in exam exhibits will be there. I will show you the next week. Because nahi chal raha CV platform. It will be mentioned, yes. Now everyone, let us read what they mentioned. Discuss the accounting treatment. Have they mentioned which standard, etc. etc. कुछ नहीं मालूम अपन. खाली ये बोला कि इसका accounting treatment. Accounting treatment means what? You have to mention what will go to balance sheet, what will go to P&L, and how will you do it. Okay? Let us read this, everyone. Now, everyone, vessels are major class of M's total assets. Okay, they are saying what? Vessels है. अभी सर ये vessel क्या होता है? Vessel का meaning ship होता है. What does vessel means, everyone? Ship. Are a major class. So can I say class का meaning क्या हुआ? आइए 16 लिंक हो रहा है कि नहीं? Class of asset concept, yes. The economic life. Now, in the class I mentioned, will you follow economic or useful life?
Useful
ये
life.
इधर पढ़ते ही
Useful
आपको
life.
समझ में आ जाना चाहिए कि this is relating to IAS 16. Economic life of the vessel is estimated to be 30 years, but the useful life of the same vessel is only 10 years because M policy is to sell these vessels when they are 10 years old. So I am a company. What is my intention? I say I purchase an iPhone today. I can use the iPhone for 10 years, but I say that I'll sell this after 5 years. So मेरा useful life कितना हुआ? 5 साल. So I depreciate. Then that's it. M company estimated that residual value of these vessels at sale to be half of the acquisition cost. Now, how did they estimate the residual value? Residual value का meaning क्या था? What does residual value means? Scrap value. अगर भंगार में बेचोगे तो कितना मिलेगा? What they are saying, everyone, they are saying that it is 50% of the cost. And next line. And this was assumed to be constant during the useful life. Is this right, everyone? ये जो sentence लिखा ये correct है क्या? What do you think, everyone?
No, sir.
Why? No?
Annually, sir. करना चाहिए.
Estimate. So can I say, even though मेरे को नहीं समझ में आ रहा, I understood that there is a one point which is wrong. There is one point which is wrong that they have not estimated, they have not changed the value. I understood. So out of 8 marks, I got 1 mark to be written. एक point मिल गया जो मैं लिख सकता हूँ. Now everyone, they have calculated the residual value to be as 50% of the cost. Up today you purchase an iPhone, everyone. After 5 years you sell. Will you get 50% of this? मालूम है क्या? No, can I say this is also wrong? Yes, sir. Then see what is the argument M company is giving. M company argued that the estimate of residual value used were conservative in the view of immature market with a high degree of uncertainty and presented documentation which indicated some vessels were being sold for a price above carrying amount, etc. वो क्या बोल रहे हैं? What is the justification they have given? Why are we not estimating, etc.? They are saying कि we have seen multiple assets being sold more than their carrying amount. तो सर समझ में नहीं आया. नहीं, I am thinking from the exam point of view. कुछ समझ में नहीं आया. I have understood 2 points. मेरे को भी नहीं समझ में आया क्या लिखा फालतू का. चलो move. Let us move forward then. Broker valuation of the residual value were considerably higher than those by M company. M argued against broker valuation on the ground that it would result in a greater क्या है मार्केट में?
Wallet.
The value of the asset is going up and down. Can I say the estimate will change or not? मेरे को इतना समझ में आ रहा है ये. इधर तो मेरे को खाली 2 points मिले लिखने को that they are doing something wrong, etc. Then next one. M keeps some of the vessels for the whole 30 years and these vessels are required to undergo an engine. ये किधर पढ़ा भी? पढ़ा कि नहीं?
Component.
Which accounting will mention?
Component account.
Component accounting mentioned 2 to 3 points. Done, yes. Then every 10 years to restore their service potential. Hence the reason why some of the vessels were sold. The residual value of the vessel kept for 30 years is based on the steel value of the vessels. अरे वो क्या बोल रहे हैं ना, जो इसका स्क्रैप वैल्यू क्या होगा वो steel value. If everyone today you have a cycle or a motor vehicle, after 15 years if you sell, they are saying that the scrap value will be the steel value. You will not consider the other thing. Can I say this is wrong or not? मेरे को गलत लग रहा है. अगर आपके पास एरोप्लेन है, after 10 years you sell this aeroplane, will you only get the scrap value for the steel or will you get the scrap value for the other components also? Other also.
Other
मेरे को ये doubt है.
components.
Other, sir. And at the end of the economic life, at the time of purchase, the service potential which will be required to be restored by the engine overhaul is measured based on the cost and as if it had been performed at the time of purchase of the vessel. In the current period, one of the vessel had to have its engine totally replaced. Can I say again replacement accounting आया कि नहीं? Again replacement accounting is. Normally engines last for 30 years economic life. If overall every 10 years, additional one type of vessel was having its funnels replaced after 15 years, but the funnels had not been depreciated separately. Can I say ये भी mistake है?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Is there any calculation here?
No.
अभी पूरा A16 किया कैलकुलेशन अच्छे से, इधर है क्या? नहीं. अभी क्वेश्चन में क्या बोला है? डिस्कस द अकाउंटिंग ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ द वेसल्स. अभी आप क्या क्या पॉइंट्स लिखोगे? आपके पास 16 मिनट है, 4-5 मिनट पढ़ने में लग गए. अभी टाइम कितना बचा है? 11-10 मिनट में 7 to 8 points. Let's say you will not get 8 points. You can write 5 to 6 points or not everyone. What are the 5 to 6 points everyone say me? I mentioned discussion is very important for these type of application based question. समझ में आ रहा है क्या? Yes everyone. चलो सोचो आप क्या क्या पॉइंट लिख सकते हो. You have to be quick enough. You can write down useful life. Okay sir, that useful life is an estimate. Every year we have to change and it is a prospective. चलो ये हो गया, एक मार्क्स मिल गया आपको. अभी उसके बाद में जो आलतू फालतू का इधर लिखा था समझ में आ रहा है क्या? नहीं. आई एम टॉकिंग फ्रॉम एन एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू एवरीवन. फ्रॉम द डे वन विल बी फ्रॉम द एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. नहीं समझ में आ रहा? विल यू वेस्ट योर टाइम हियर? टाइम वेस्ट करोगे क्या? क्या करोगे?
No, sir.
कंपोनेंट अकाउंटिंग आता है ना, तो वो लिखो फटाफट. जो आता है वो लिखो, बिकॉज इन एक्सेल और इन द वर्ड यू कैन ऐड द सेंटेंसेस अप एंड डाउन. यस ऑन. नाउ एवरीवन, व्हाट आर द पॉइंट्स यू विल बी राइटिंग हियर? Yes, there.
Component accounting.
Component accounting, how will you do?
Depreciate.
We will remove and we will
Remove.
re-record.
Depreciate separate.
Depreciate separately. They have not done. एक और point मिला. They have not depreciate separately, which is wrong. Yes or no? हाँ जी सर. और कुछ याद आ रहा है क्या दिमाग में जो आप लिख सकते हो? वैसे बोलिए. Okay. So can I say everyone out of 8 we are getting 4 to 5 points? Is it sufficient or not to pass the exam? I know this question was little bit tricky. ये question tricky था. ऐसा question rare है कि exam में इतना complex question the examiner gives at the end. Understood? And especially when coming to this small standard. समझ में आया? अभी इसका आंसर पढ़ते हैं. Okay? चलो. You have understood? Yes sir. Yeah. Everyone. Some points you will not understand, but the points which you have understood and if you have written, that is sufficient everyone to pass the exam. Or exam pass on open. You can score good marks. See now. What is the first sentence I have written everyone? IAS 16 states that residual value is an estimate amount an entity expects to receive from the disposal of an asset after deducting disposal cost, assuming the asset is already at the end, etc. Depreciation is charged after deducting the residual value. Can I say they have written in general point or not? What is residual value they have written? Is the value which we get from the asset when we sell. Yes, sir. And it is used when we calculate depreciation. Simple that. IAS 16 requires residual value and useful life to be reviewed at each year, and therefore M policy of using a fixed 10 years without annual review is not acceptable. Can I say ये तो लिख पाते ना? ये दोनों point लिख पाते कि नहीं in your own words? The sentence will not be same, Baba. Again I'm saying these are the keywords. ये keyword है, ये examiner को चाहिए. Here also residual value is what? The amount which you receive. Yes, sir. Then everyone, see the accounting. अभी ये समझ में आया क्या? नहीं. Will you be able to write this point in exam? No chance only. अगर मेरे को भी दिया ना, मेरे को भी क्लिक नहीं होता ये पॉइंट. I am saying really. ये जो पॉइंट लिखा ना ये मेरे को भी क्लिक नहीं होगा. समझ में आ रहा है क्या आप लोग ही बताओ? हाँ, पढ़ने के बाद में भी नहीं समझ में आ रहा, आफ्टर रीडिंग ऑल्सो यू नॉट, ये फालतू है कि नहीं, यू कांट वेस्ट योर टाइम अगेन, नहीं, देन can you say this point is logical? As you use the asset, can I say your residual value will come down or not? हाँ, अभी ये भी क्लिक होगा क्या एग्जाम में? नहीं. You have written 2 points, 1 mark, 1 mark. These 2 points will not be able to link only, बाबा सच में बोल रहा हूँ, नहीं होगा क्लिक प्रेशर में. Now you have understood कि सर ऐसा क्वेश्चन है, ऐसे भी कर सकते, it's a learning. You will not be able to then. ये क्लिक होगा क्या? नहीं. क्या क्लिक होगा? What is the point you can write up? As per IAS 16, depreciation should be based on what? Useful life, not on economic. कहने से उसका एक और मार्क्स मिल जाएगा. You will not write down.
Yes.
लिखा था वो समझ में नहीं है. I'll come to that. I'll come to that. Then everyone, since vessel have 30 years economic life, major plant maintenance cost should be treated as what? Component accounting. जो आप कर ये लिख पाओगे तुम? Maintenance expenditure should be capitalized and yes sir. लिख पाओगे? इसका 1 मार्क्स मिल गया. देन ये भी लिख पाओगे? मेंटेनेंस पहले ही हो गया. You thought 5 years, but उसके पहले. So the excess you'll remove and you'll add the new value. Then ये कुछ क्लिक हुआ क्या? Again, this will not be able to relate because this is some other topic. Now everyone, out of a 8 mark requirement, what were the points you have written from your side? You were knowing. कितने पॉइंट लिखे आपने? 5. अभी let's see the marking scheme. Can I say everyone, if you have written points regarding useful life, आपको कितने मार्क्स मिलते हैं? 3. Out of 3 we have scored 2. Yes or no? Then maintenance के लिए कितना मार्क्स था? 3. Can I say we have written here 3 points or not? 1, 2, 3. These 3 points and these 2 points we got. Out of 8, everyone, if you're getting 5, what is your accuracy? Accuracy कितना है? 62. What did I mention on the day 1? Day 1 पर मैंने क्या mention किया? 60% accuracy चाहिए. Without having a knowledge regarding this one, and this sentence, what is the marks you can score? 62. 62 per 5 marks are sufficient to pass the exam. And if you mention here that depreciation is recorded in P&L, etc., by chance examiner gives marks, they will give you 6 marks. मिल जाएगा. Any doubt still here? Now when coming to this point, ये और ये दोनों point, you will not understand. Why? Because here and there, it includes a lot of thinking from a practical angle point of view, जो अपन को मालूम नहीं है. I can discuss now, but you will not understand. Now, when will I discuss this? Once we do IAS 8 and fair value. Fair value topic है ना? At that time I'll do. Okay? Everyone understood? सबको समझ में आया? This is the हाँ? नहीं, accounting policy estimate etc. सबको समझ में आया क्या? But I say अगर ये आप 5 पॉइंट लिखते ना, the examiner would give you 6 marks, 6 to 7. Because ये किसको भी क्लिक नहीं होता बाबा. If you give me this question and I present, I'll write some other points. But what is important, the points which you have understood, the standard which you have understand, जो standard समझ में आया, वो points पक्का लिख के आना एग्जाम. Understood everyone? Everyone, do you agree with me or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. अभी ये जो point है लिखा ना, ये point is part of IAS 16. First, when I used to teach FR SBR, मैं करवाता था ये point. But I've seen there is no such past paper only. No need to do ना. और क्यों? अभी देखो आ गया एक प्री मॉक में पॉइंट आ गया. So when coming to exam, the important point is what? Focus on the easy marks. If you let's say if you spend 25 minutes or 30 minutes in this question, means आपका पेपर होगा ही नहीं clear. You have read, you have understood कि sir component accounting useful life, write down 5 to 6 points, move forward. Understood everyone? Follow this approach. सबको समझ में आया क्या? When coming to this question, yes, yes. So with this, everyone, can we end the session today or not? If you have any doubts, you can wait and you can ask me. So with this, we have completed IAS 16. So you have good 2 to 3 days. Revise कर लो अच्छे से. So the coming Saturday, Sunday, we will start with the other topic. From the next week, every day, evening classes I'll mention. In a week, only 3 classes will be there, not every day, okay? Initially. हम धीरे धीरे as we start with question practice, we will see according to the case. So with this, everyone, bye bye. Have a good day. Signing off. Radha Radha to everyone.